What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile. Still going to focus in on Anaheim Ducks prospect and former Colgate University star Chris Wagner, former teammate and fan of the show, Shane Walsh. So we're doing a lot of Walsh's former teammates on the Power Play recently. But I digress. Fifth round pick, 122nd overall, 2010. He's the East Junior Hockey League's all-time leading scorer, I believe. You can check me on that. First year in the EJ back in 08-09 had 34 points in 38 games, and then his second year playing alongside such great players as Shane Walsh and Minnesota Wild top prospect Charlie Coyle had 34 points and 49 assists in 44 games. Really lighting it up, and that's when he committed to Colgate. Last year, took his talents to upstate New York, obviously, and had 19 points in 41 games, a pretty solid freshman campaign, and then broke out with this year 51 points in 38 games and signed his entry-level contract with Anaheim a few weeks ago. Needs some AHL seasoning. He's a little bit away from making the NHL roster, but I'm going to point out he led Colgate in both assists and penalty minutes. So the offensive productivity is there, and the tenacity is there. Like I said, needs 30 to 50 games in the AHL to get his feet wet in professional hockey. You don't go, unless you're Colin Wilson or something, you don't go right from a college campus to the NHL, like Chris Kreider, more appropriately. But with proper AHL seasoning, you're looking at a kid that can fill any number of roles in an NHL team. He's got the offensive skills to complement, Ryan Getzlaffer, Bobby Ryan, Corey Perry, one of those guys on the top line. Or you can bump him down to the third line. He's got the tenacity to maintain a cycle with such players as Devontae Smith-Pelly and former BU star Nick Bonino. We'll say forward if we know that. Whoops. But when you get the full package, this decent sized kid, 6 feet and 200 pounds. So he's got the size, the prototypical size. He's not exactly, there's Daniel Chara out there, but he's not Brian G out there either. So you got a good sized kid with offensive instincts and can play a more sandpaper game than a lot of people give him credit for. And he's one of the smarter hockey players I've seen play recently. So I think he's going to be a great Anaheim Duck for years to come. I really think that he could be I'm trying to figure out. He's almost like a Chris Kelly, where you can put him in any different role and he'll excel. And versatility is key, especially for a young player trying to make a roster. You got to be able to fill in where you need it, and then find your niche and then get established there. And he can do that. So I'm really excited. I wish him nothing but the best, and great to see another Walpole, Mass native. I forgot to point that out. Lighting it up in the NHL in due time. We'll see what he can do. That's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile on Chris Wagner, Anaheim Ducks prospect. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.